Not everything is as it seems in Malibu, huh? This is an interesting, if short, little thriller with a nice little twist and more than enough content to keep you watching. Iris, Dodge, and Casper are three small-time crooks sick of hitting up houses for small returns. Casper's dad is a gambling addict and owes a bad guy a lot of money, while Iris is pregnant with Dodge's baby, and they're looking to settle out of their small-time hustling.
If we don't do this, we're all in big fucking trouble, okay? Guys. Please. Alright, well.
Fuck.
Iris also has a legitimate job as a hired hand for house parties. One such party happens to be occurring the night before Casper needs to pay back his father's gambling debts, and Iris reluctantly allows the boys to tag along so they can rob her rich Malibu client. Unbeknownst to the trio, the family who owns the house, the Dawsons, are having a party to celebrate their sobriety from killing.
Miss Dawson? Tonight needs to be perfect.
The Dawsons, alongside their other guests for the evening, are all recovering murderers, and during the night the party takes a turn for the worst. Dodge ends up brutally chopped up, and Iris and Casper need to fight their way out of the house to survive. The premise is clever, and the movie is well acted and directed. It's a shame there are a few plot holes left dangling that initially seemed minor but end up rather annoying. For example, Mrs. Dawson knows that Iris usually works her parties with two other boys, but how did Iris manage to convince them not to turn up for work and miss out on getting paid? Likewise, one of the guests turns up with a young girl who mouths "help me" to the boys, making it seem like she's a victim. But since we know what all the party guests are, her character makes no sense.
What's up, my brother? Welcome to the party.
Brought you drinks.
Oh, I see that.
The end of the movie takes a turn for the brutal. The violence is definitely turned up a few notches as we get to the climax of the film, and a few rather ridiculous scenes threaten to derail the good work of the movie. Luckily, it's easily forgiven as the movie ends up being a good watch. Recommended.